Hey, Brian.
Hey man, what's up? What's going on, man?
Just doing my thing. I'm in the studio mixing a new single.
Right. In Jersey or where?
Yeah, in Jersey, Hillsborough, New Jersey, to be exact.
Well, I know the last time we hooked up, I think you were in South Plainfield.
Yeah, I was. That was a while ago.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. Um, yeah,
things have changed. I'm in the countryside now.
oh yeah, 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 yeah. So tell me a little bit what's going on.
Well, what's going on is about a year ago, I took the stance to move into the country rock genre. Um, you've known me since when?
A
Um,
long time, long
80,
time. Yeah,
82 or something like that. So,
right. Yeah,
and it's always been the glam rock, the melodic rock, all of that, right?
right.
Well, you grow older, you grow mellow. So I moved into a more rural area, and I just started getting into the country thing. And when I
Uh-huh.
say country thing, I mean more like Brantley Gilbert, Jason Aldean, Eric Church, which is country rock. It's
Right,
if you took Skinner and put him into today's world.
right. Yeah. Mhm.
Matter of fact, I just did a show at the Newton Theater, direct supporting Artemis Pyle from
Uh-huh.
the original Leonard Skinner. So I'm loving it,
Oh,
and you will be surprised that Pete Fry
uh-huh.
is still my lead guitar player,
Yeah, I see pictures. I see pictures. You know.
which is crazy.
Right.
He fought me a little bit on it on the country thing, but now he's
Right.
loving it just as much as I am. So it's good. He's my lead guitar player and musical director, and we write together. So it's
Is he a
good.
permanent part of your band, or does he still play otherwhere?
He's a permanent part of my band. He does other things, as you know,
Mhm.
but we've been doing a lot together. So um, that's where it stands right now. We're doing a lot. We're looking to release a new single almost every month or every other month, and
Right,
we've been
right.
doing that for about a year now. So
You have a label, or are you doing everything in house?
it's funny because my first country record did come out on MR Records, which was the
Okay.
old melodic rock records,
I
and
saw you in Chicago, right?
yeah, you did. That was still in the Jaded Past days, but
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
you did. Um, so since then, melodic rock records changed hands, and they put this sister label together, which they're doing country music from Australia, right?
Right.
Excuse me. So they asked me to do a country record. I
Uh-huh.
guess because some of my latest the latter of the Jaded Past stuff was kind of country based. I mean, Whiskey Dreams and Tattered and stuff like that. Be My Lady. All those things were country based. So I said, okay. So I put together a country record, a full
Right.
length country record,
Mhm.
and they put it out for me, and it did well. So I started doing more and more country stuff, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm going this route, and
Uh-huh.
that's where I'm at now. So I did the first record on their label, and now I'm just doing everything independently.
Right.
I'm learning through the process to write, to record, to mix, to master all my own stuff. So that's where I'm at now, me and Pete.
Right. Right. Any possibility of is Steve Brown still helping you out with country stuff?
Not really. I mean,
Uh-huh.
it's funny. I just went to see Wizards of Winter, and I was talking to Steve.
Right.
Um, Not really. I mean, we still have the connection, but
Right.
there's nothing. He's not involved in it much at all anymore,
Right. Right.
other than a friendship and a mentor here and there. If I need to ask him some questions.
Cool. You doing live shows, country style?
Yes, I am. We
Uh-huh.
did two so far. We tested the waters with a storyteller type of thing,
Right.
which we did semi unplugged, and that went over well. We did that at Crossroads in Garwood, New Jersey,
Mhm.
and then we just did a I like I said, we direct supported Artemis Pyle from Skinner at the Newton Theater, and
Right.
that went over well. So now I'm booking 2023. We're going to do some festivals in the summertime. We are booked. um, where are we doing? We're doing some shows in Pennsylvania
Mhm.
and Jersey. We're branching out into Virginia and hopefully down in Texas. I can't give exact dates right now because we're trying to do logistics. But I do have a brand new website with all the information on it.
Cool.
And it is officialgeorgebecker.com.
Cool. Now, is there anything different in the writing material that you do from rock, melodic rock, to country?
Um, the instrumentation's a little different.
Right.
It's right from the get-go. My last band set up with Jaded Past, which was Leo Sabatino on bass, Pete Giordano on drums, and Pete Fry on guitar.
Right.
I pulled them over into this band. So I dropped the Jaded Past name, took my name, George Becker. I did add one other guitar player, John Giesler, and he does a lot of different phrasings on the guitar, a lot of capoing. Pete plays some mandolin. We do have a side, we add side harmonica or pedal steel when we do recordings. But when we play live, it's all we're really doing from the difference is we added John Giesler as another guitar player.
Right.
And I play a lot of acoustic too. So the instrumentation is a lot different.
Right.
But the recording process is the same. You know, we come in, we start with acoustic guitar and we just layer it from there, and that's where we go.
Right. Now, Giesler, was he with Fry and his other band?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Can you guess what band that was?
I forget.
I'm not going to say what it is,
Yeah.
but yes, he
You know,
was in.
me and Mark only did their press photos for the album, right? So, nah,
Yes.
I don't remember him, right? So,
I know. We all
so,
know it. Everybody knows everybody, and that's the way to do it. I mean, you
right.
know, why go through this big process of auditioning strangers and, you know, going through that whole process? I did that so many times back in the day that I'd never want to do that again. We
Right.
just go by word of mouth who we know.
Right. Now, singing, do you have to do a different kind of style and you know, when you're singing?
It's funny because I was always told, even from the last album of Jaded Past, that I did have that country rock kind of style anyway.
Right.
And if you like I said, there's songs that I actually play live with this band. We play Tattered, we play Be My Lady, we play Whiskey Dreams, because it is the same.
Right.
I'm a little more laid back now,
Right.
with the new stuff. But if you were to take a listen to the new stuff that I put out, it's reminiscent of the same thing. You know, I don't want to name drop like Bret Michaels and stuff like that, but that's what I do. I went the same route those guys did. Tom Kiefer, you know, I mean, everybody, if you notice, all them guys moved down to Nashville, but
Yeah.
they're still doing rock, right? So
Right. Yeah.
it's all cool.
You ever
I like,
think? You ever think where you know where you are now, from Wicked Sin all the way to, you know? I
no,
mean, you're
I,
talking
I knew,
glam with Sin.
I knew you were going to mention that. And, yeah, no. Like I said, Bret Michaels did it. Tom Kiefer did it.
Right.
I just went the same route. You know, you get older, you get mellow, and I like to present myself in the way that I do now. You know,
Right.
I have the flannel shirt, the trucker cap, I don't have to worry so much about the glam of rock and roll.
Right.
It sounds cliche, but I'm just enjoying myself better.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
less stress.
Now, how's it feel like you know, signing autographs for people who are waiting?
Well, we when we played with Artemis Pyle, I was very humbled at the fact that that was our first full out country
Right.
rock show,
Uh-huh.
and people were actually asking me to sign stuff and take pictures, and they knew my songs, like they were singing along with me. So what I'm noticing is that they do they do the homework before they come to the shows. They
Right.
listen to stuff, and just like I told you in Chicago, it's very humbling, you
Right.
know, to have people want my signature or picture or my merchandise. So
Right. Yeah.
I love it.
You have anything coming up besides a couple live shows?
Yes. As I said, on the website, they could see anybody could see everything. Officialgeorgebecker.com, right? But we have shows coming up. In April, we have some confirmed shows. In June, we have some confirmed shows, and there's a couple of festivals. But we just released a single called "Shot of Southern"
Okay.
that Pete and I wrote, and then we're releasing another one at the end of January that I'm mixing and mastering right now. It's
Right.
called "You Move Too Fast," but we did one called "All Alone." Um, there's so much we did over the
Right.
past 6 months, so
Oh, wow.
you got me like all my head's all spent.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
just loving. I'm loving the genre. I'm loving what I'm doing. So
Right, right, right. Does that mean you'd never go back to doing rock or definitely
uh,
not glam?
I I
Okay,
never
glam's
I
done.
no that ship has sailed. As far as that goes, but I consider myself still doing rock. If it's it's country rock.
Right,
I mean, the live show, we still are filled with adrenaline. I'm still doing the same adrenaline filled live show. You
right,
got me and Pete up there, along with Leo, John, and Pete. I mean, it's it's filled with adrenaline. It,
right, right,
it's not laid back like Hee Haw or anything like
right.
that.
How was it when you first got signed to Melodic Rock Records?
How was it
What was the feeling? No, it was like, in the beginning when
when
they contact
Andrew
you. Yeah,
with Andrew?
yeah,
Um, it was different from back in the day.
right,
Uh, Everything was very non-personalized, if that makes any sense.
right,
Like, like the first time I ever met Andrew was at Melodic Rock Festival,
right,
and I had put out 2 records. You know what I
hmm,
mean? So
right,
it was very not so personal, but talking to him was nice. And
uh-huh,
then he passed the torch to Pete and Pete, I believe they are.
okay,
And again, I I enjoyed my time with Melodic Rock Records, but now that I'm doing my own thing,
right,
I like it a lot. I like it a lot more because I have no deadlines. I make my own deadlines,
right,
and it's better. So, and it's successful too. So my
right.
stuff is out there and doing well.
Do you enjoy more of an intimate setting, like when you're doing a live show compared to like a bigger show, like a festival or whatever?
Um, I like them both, and I like them both in a different way.
Uh-huh.
Um, there's nothing like being on the stage and seeing a flood of people,
Right.
obviously. But I will say that the past couple of times that I did intimate shows where I can see people mouthing the words to my songs,
Right.
that's even more enjoyable. So, like I said, they both go hand in hand.
Right. Right. Is all your material from download and CDs, or is there possible vinyl coming?
I haven't thought about the vinyl part. Even CDs, I'm slacking off on CDs. I put the
Right.
record out with Melodic Rock,
Right.
the new country record I did, and it's limited edition. There's still some for sale on the website,
Right.
but most of it's digital. I mean, we're doing Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio. I mean, there's so many platforms
Right.
that to go in. The CD part of it is very popular, like overseas,
Right.
but it's very hard to sell in the States.
Right. Yeah.
Uh, and I don't know why. I mean, I still like CDs, but
Right.
you know, the last time I asked somebody if they wanted a CD, they told me they don't even have a CD player. So
Wow. 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 Plus, the shipping cost is ridiculous.
it,
It's as much as the CD cost now
exactly, and especially overseas.
overseas.
Like
Oh yeah.
if somebody orders something from overseas, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Is there anything you want to talk about that I didn't touch on?
Um, I just want to tell everybody that, anybody that does know me,
Right.
um, they already has seen the transition from me from rock to country rock. And I do say country rock. I don't say just country. I
Right.
don't say southern rock because I'm not from Georgia. I don't
Uh-huh.
I don't make believe I'm from Georgia or
Right.
Texas, but I have a love for bands like Leonard Skinner and the Outlaws from way back in the 70s.
Right.
I just happened to choose the melodic rock way that I went because of all my love for music. But everybody that goes onto my website, officialgeorgebecker.com, I'll keep saying that over and over again, or they go on Spotify, look up George Becker, Pandora, iHeartRadio, look for the shows because you will definitely like the live show.
Right.
Uh, like I said, I have John Giesler, Pete Fry, Pete Giordano, Leo Sabatino, and myself.
Right.
And we have special guests here and there, like I said, on harmonica or banjo or fiddle. Um, it's just a great time. And that's all I'm looking for everybody to have a great time when I'm out there.
Right. Anything about a video maybe coming out?
Um, it's really funny that you said that too. You must be reading my mind because I put out some feelers for some videographers because
Right.
I want to do a highlight reel and also a full length live video of the show.
Right.
I don't really particularly like doing videos for the songs that we put out. What I
Right.
do like is I put out lyric videos of every
Uh-huh.
single that we put out
Right.
so that they're out there.
Well, George, it was great talking to you, as usual.
It's always great talking to you.
Yeah,
You got to come out to a show.
I
So
will.
when you come out to a show and you review the show and you take some pictures, that'd be awesome.
Would you like to say anything to the fans in conclusion?
Again, visit the website, officialgeorgebecker.com. Visit Spotify, visit Pandora, YouTube. I'm out there all over the place. I also do a lot of acoustic solo shows, um, but those are strictly Jersey based, Jersey and Pennsylvania. But this full live band will be out in 2023 across this country because we are definitely looking to go to the Midwest. So just look for us.
Cool,
I'm
cool.
hoping to see you all out there.
Great. Thanks a lot, George, man.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Talk to you later.
All right. Bye bye.